After concluding his account of the death of John the Baptist, Mark records that Jesus' disciples returned from their preaching tour. And when they did, Jesus encouraged them to come away with him for a little while to a desolate place so that they could rest and recuperate from their work. But as they were leaving on a boat to cross the Sea of Galilee, many people saw them and ran around the sea from all the surrounding towns to meet Jesus on the other side. When Jesus arrived, instead of being frustrated that a large crowd had gathered and that he couldn't even find a few moments to relax, Jesus had compassion on the people. And Mark says that he viewed them as sheep without a shepherd. That phrase comes from a couple of Old Testament passages where the people of God were described as having no leadership, that their leadership had failed them. Their prophets, their priests, and their kings had failed to lead them in God's way. And that's exactly the condition in which Jesus saw the people of his own day. Their leadership had failed to guide them in the right way. Well, Jesus had compassion on them, so he taught them. But it was getting late, and the disciples said that he should send them away so that they could go find something to eat. Jesus said, "Well, you give them something to eat." And the disciples were incredulous, and they said it would take almost a year's worth of labor, 200 denarii to feed such a large crowd. Jesus said, "Well, what do you have?" They said, "We have 5 loaves and 2 fishes. So Jesus took it, blessed it, and broke it. And distributing the bread and distributing the fish through his disciples, Jesus fed 5,000 men, plus women and children, and they took up 12 full baskets of leftovers. Now, this miracle indicates that Jesus had the ability to provide in abundance for the needs of the people. And all of his miracles pointed not only to a physical truth, but also to a spiritual reality. Jesus himself was the bread of life and could provide in abundance for the spiritual needs of the people.